The most crazy case? Actually, it was the Steve Centani case of Fox journalist that got kidnapped on the Gaza Strip. And initially, he just simply disappeared and there were no demands. And so it was originally assumed that he was just dead and buried. And then suddenly when the kidnappers started with the demand, first it was nice to know that he was alive. And secondly, we didn't do direct contact with the kidnappers, but he was kidnapped with his cameraman, and we started coaching family members in media statements, and he was released. They released him to Fox News. He was held for probably about 14 days or so, and it was just fantastic to work a case where initially everyone was afraid that the victim was dead, and then suddenly he was released and got out. So I really enjoyed that case. It's keeping a level head, not getting upset. Actually, the trick to all negotiations is to stay curious, because when you're actually curious, you're never angry, and you can think really well, and it's much easier to relate to people, no matter how mad they are at you. So the challenge is to stay curious without getting upset. That's a good question. You get asked a lot about the difference between negotiation and manipulation. Manipulation is when you're communicating with someone in order to harm them, to do something that is not in their interest, to betray their trust. Negotiation is when you're communicating with somebody to help them, to not hurt them at all, but actually make a better deal for both sides. So if I just want to get a lower price out of you without giving you anything good in return, that's probably manipulation. But if I want the deal to be better for both of us, that's good negotiation. Because both sides lose and both sides are angry. When you give up something, you feel hurt, and it's impossible to give a fair amount. There's a Nobel Prize winning behavioral economics theory that says that a loss stings twice as much as an equivalent gain. So what that means is if I give up $5, I'm gonna feel like I gave up 10. And I'll be mad. And you won't understand why I'm mad, but because I felt like I gave up more than I actually did. It's a way for both sides to be unhappy.